to the stream. Today is actually... Oh, hang on. I forgot to pause this. Today is actually the 1 year anniversary of me getting Twitch affiliates. So yay! But today we're going to do a second playthrough of the complex. Last week we played it and got this. We got the ending, trust me for once. I guess that's an ending. I thought it was just get a ending trophy, but I guess it's, you know, a specific ending. We accidentally killed 4 people. There are 9 endings, so we're not gonna try for all remaining 8 of them today. I know nothing about the other trophies, other than that there's one. Most of them are hidden, but there's one that's not hidden. That is to have a relationship status of over 50% with every single character. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure how to do that, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Yeah. 92% intelligence. That I'm impressed we got all the way to 92. We were pretty low at the start of the start of it. 78 decisions made, 78 scenes discovered. Yeah. I do have some things that I will be trying. If I get to, slight spoiler if you haven't seen the game once already, if I get to the part where I blow up the toilet again, I will jump down the hole. It will probably kill me, but it will give me higher curiosity. Plus it's funny. And what else? I think that's the only thing. Oh, and I do think I might do 2 playthroughs. I do want to save the mom, but I think there might be a trophy for saving the 77% guy instead. I don't remember his name. Other than that, there's really nothing too significant that I want to try. So, settings, pause choices are on, so you can vote as much as you want to. I will keep your decisions in mind. Let me know if the volume needs lowering. Subtitles are still on. Yeah, let's go. You can now skip previously viewed scenes. Well, I don't want to do that. Fine, I'll do that for this one. Let's be serious.
Listen, let me do my work and you'll...
Actually, no. Let's exit. Let's start a new game again. I don't want to skip, but I didn't want the pop-up. Yes, sure. But I don't want to skip that entire thing. Yeah. This water's not super cold. I'm not happy with this. Clockwork, thank you so much for the gift, and yay, Friday!
Excellent. I know, full body cleanses on both of them. Space is sterile.
How are you today?
Did you get blood samples for Kensington's research project?
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
So another drone.
Yeah, they dropped nerve agent on their apartment block. A woman was coming home from the shops. The boy was playing with a soccer ball.
What, you mean a football?
Hi. I'm Amy. You're...
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Tyler.
Are you going to hurt me?
Listen. Let me do my work, and you'll live. Understand? Reese, I need to administer atropine.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to restock the vials.
Supply tent now!
He's still a dummy.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Atropine injections worked on everyone I treated in Syria. Okay? Hey. You're alright. You're alright. What's your name?
Dima, we're not safe here. The Supreme Leader ordered this attack.
We're here to help you.
He's trying to kill us. Both of us will stand against him. Oh, tell me, will this gonna ruin my life?
Realistic. Let's go with that.
It's very serious. You're in the best possible hands, I promise.
Honesty. It's very nice to hear it for once. Thank you. I need to save my baby.
The supply tent's been depleted. There's only one vial left.
So I think that I won't get another trophy if
do?
I switch person here. I think
Make a
this
decision.
is just a first decision thing. I'm gonna go with him this time. I don't know if Clockwork's
Talo,
listening.
give me your Talo, please. You have to trust me, okay? This will save your life.
But
Talo!
no. Oh, okay. Well,
Reese.
as I said earlier,
How do I
I've
save them?
played.
Reese! Reese!
Okay, so they both die. If I don't save her, all three of them die. I was just saying earlier that I've played through this once. I played it last week, as you might know. But there's still going to be new stuff, so feel free to vote. And there are places where there's 3 choices to be made. So feel free to vote. I have it turned on. I'm just pausing so that I can explain. I have this thing called pause choices turned on.
And on the precipice.
Oops. So if I don't choose between either option before the timer runs out, it just pauses. So just vote whenever. Well, there's gonna be, as I was just saying, there's gonna be places where there's 3 choices, 4 choices, I think even 5 choices at some points. So as long as you help me, you're actually just as valuable, because as long as you help me remember what choice I made last week, and to make me do the opposite today, that's also helpful. Plus, there's going to be, if you look here at stats, oh, you can't see it here, but if you looked at stats before I started the game, There's 9 endings. I only unlocked one because I only played through it once. There's almost 200 scenes. I only played through 78 of them. So even if I play 2 playthroughs, I think there's still going to be stuff I haven't seen. So yeah. Oh no. 29% loyalty with him. I already fucked up that trophy. So there's going to be a 3rd playthrough at some point. But yeah. So just vote. Tell me what I voted for last week. I don't mind this taking a long time. With all the pause buffering, pause choices. But here we go.
Of history. I'm Dr. Amy Tennant, and I'm here on behalf of the visionary Natalie
That's the woman who was in the orange jumpsuit earlier.
Kensington to inform you how your investments have made that possible. Firstly, we've been using your billions for the greater good. The Kensington Corporation's relationship with Kindar has flourished since the resolution of the Civil War. Our teams have been working on development projects with some of the country's top scientists. Natalie has even developed an internship program for some of the country's brightest young minds. In fact, some of our Kindarian interns are here with us today.
Oh-wee! Is Kindar still a totalitarian state? Human rights violations and all that shit?
You know what? We dismissed it last week. Let's go with engage.
Kindar is at peace, but your concern is understandable. May I continue my presentation?
I'm just saying, it's bad PR for us to associate with Kensington. She's dealing with a dictator.
Well, as you've seen, that's simply not the case.
Why is there so much research happening out there? It's a fucking waste of our money and resources.
Kindar is a former British colony, and we're all here trying to help it recover. Seems like good philanthropic PR to me.
And it's a tax haven.
Good one.
Ooh. Okay, this part is kind of creepy because it feels very Corona, but she's actually injected herself with nanobots, so don't worry. This is not a pandemic. It's a biological attack.
The real reason you're here.
But she made it on herself.
The Kensington
At least
complex.
in the old storyline.
Our
But it's still
impenetrable
gonna be a
HQ of
biological
laboratories built bespoke to Natalie's specifications by the world-renowned Parker Kaplani. Deep within the complex is Security Lab Alpha, a womb of scientific advancement. There, we have something remarkable in development. I'm sure all of your news feeds have told you that Gordon Grosvenor's expedition to Mars is becoming a reality. Yes, the first person to set foot on Mars will be British if we can hurdle this final obstacle together.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, rough night. Don't do drugs, Kay.
We can't fit a hospital on a 10-ton Mars lander. How do we get around this? Nanocells.
Oh, nanocells.
Stem
Right.
cells, interwoven with nanotech. Once inside a host, they migrate to the site of injury. There, they regrow bone and generate extra blood to help catalyze the healing process. Tiny magic bullets.
That still makes me think dirty thoughts.
What's your problem?
This is, of course, just a mock-up. The real nanocells are still in development and securely back at the complex, but once they're ready, we can begin regulated human trials. Having treated victims of chemical attacks all over the world, I know that nanocells could be miracle tech.
Or they could do that. So this is how we get her happy.
Needed urgently.
Hang
I
on.
think.
I have some serious concerns about this.
Likewise. Before my employer invests any more capital, she wants some answers.
Amy, it really can't wait.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna
Get
go.
to the car now.
Yes.
It's an emergency. I have to go, but please stay and enjoy the wonderful hospitality. Let's go, Emily.
We need to get you on the scene immediately.
The scene? What happened?
It's already gone viral.
I'm ruling out food poisoning.
She
That
has
looks
other
like a
alarming
really
symptoms, we've been
old
told.
Facebook
Naturally,
interface.
everyone's crying terrorism.
A suicide bomber with a malfunctioning bioweapon?
We need to get her to the complex.
Okay, why is this our problem?
You are so
She's
dumb.
one of our interns.
You are so dumb. I could tell that from the outfits. So dumb.
Thank God you're here. This is beyond our remit.
Oh, this is someplace we haven't been before. This is a new scene.
Excellent quarantine work. I'll examine her back at the complex.
And we were waiting on your word before moving her. A single-person drone or ground ambulance.
The drone will get her there faster.
But it's more dangerous. If it crashes, then whatever's inside her, it gets out into the public.
It won't crash, it's Kensington tech. Use the drone, Amy.
You know, we want to keep on Emily's good side. No, not Emily. Oh, what's her name? I don't remember. We're gonna go with the drone.
Drone, don't fuck it up. So, what else do we know about her?
Nothing yet. Let's get back to the complex.
So this is a new scene. That puts us at 78. Everything? Anything? Nothing? Probably something. But hey, that means we get to play it a third time. Oh, and you missed this, but choosing the guy at the beginning to give him the injection means that they both die. Because he doesn't want the injection and he breaks the syringe. So the best solution there is actually the woman.
Keep your sense busy. This way.
Buddies of our renegade.
Well, the prospect of losing a friend in a strange country, I can empathise with that. Today we need all your field experience, Amy.
Time to roll back the years.
You can say that again.
This is the guy who ran out in the
It's been a
beginning.
while, Dr. Wakefield. You got here fast.
Well, there weren't any blood-vomiting ladies on my tube line. Reese Wakefield. Hug.
Let's walk and talk.
So I guess if we use the ambulance, something
So,
goes
which
more wrong.
legend fed the media the anthrax rumour?
I need to take this.
Was it her? So, do we have a name yet?
Claire Mahek, she's one of us.
Inside job.
No, she must be acting alone. Why else would she take the tube?
Well, Uber doesn't offer a getaway car service yet, so... Look, if we considered the hysteria might actually be valid.
What, terrorism? I highly doubt it.
Perceptive as ever.
Hey, Amy, look. I promise I didn't know you still worked here. If I did, I would have...
Stayed away? Yeah, I'm sure.
Look,
Why are you skydiving? Or bungee jumping, or whatever it is that you were up to?
because I'm passing through London. I checked my Twitter feed this morning, saw something I could help with. Plus, Kensington wants my expertise again.
Well, she already has my expertise.
I'm not disputing that, nor am I apologising
Yeah.
for the skydiving. Guy's got to live.
I remember that. But I think there's one choice before that.
Your decisions. Okay.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Maybe not.
You didn't want to run this by me?
Two lifesavers are better than one.
Reese Wakefield is a deserter.
I know he's let us down in the past, but people change. Emily did due diligence too. Come on.
Hey, guys, can I just, have 5 minutes? Just need to use the gents.
My office,
please?
or follow Natalie? Yeah, I think that's best because we had a really low percentage with
Still
her.
hides behind bravado when the stakes are high.
I fear they're higher than we know.
So that's yet another new scene. Yeah. I mean, it might be a completely different
Junior
story,
assistant's
but...
down in security lab alpha.
You should see the other guy.
Still a bad joke.
Security lab alpha.
Nat, is this my tech?
Yes.
How? I mean, nothing leaves or enters the lab without us knowing about it.
Emily and I will get to the bottom of that. You just get the nanocells, otherwise our life's work's gone.
All of the nanocells are inside of her?
It was a master
No worries.
batch. No duplicates
Go.
were made.
I'll be here.
Good luck.
Woo! Oh my god, you guys are serious about your fashion.
Yeah, no more frumpy hazmat suits.
Pressure suits?
You'll see.
Alright.
So last time we changed in that room, but we still hooked up with him in the end, sort of. So I don't know if that matters, but I mean he has seen us naked before. We know that they were a couple, or at least they were in the previous version of this. So let's just stay here.
Better changing facilities than in the Congo, eh?
Yeah. And Kindar.
Now it makes sense. I was thinking earlier that her shirt was strange. No. But that's because she was wearing a tank top underneath. It was the same orange, but I couldn't tell. But I could tell it was a different cut, so I was confused about that. That helped my brain with the continuity things, at least.
We're going into space. Vacuum conditions active.
Something like that.
Echo!
This vacuum acts as the last line of defense to prevent microbes from escaping the lab. The lack of air makes it sterile as hell.
Well, that's great on a microscopic level, but it could do with some physical barriers.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you worked here again?
Yeah, sure. I don't remember what we picked there last
4 years
week.
last Wednesday. Yeah, it's been that long.
Just thinking about some of the stuff we saw.
I
saw
think
a
we
whole
took
other year's
Ignore
worth
last
after you
year.
left.
Or last week.
It wasn't just skydiving. I needed a reset.
Oh, yeah. I recognize that.
Try new
I
things.
don't know.
Learn anything that could help us today?
Hope not.
There's something coming up. Oh, I meant to say this earlier. We know that the box is a trap. And we know who put the box there. So, yeah. I know who's gonna fiddle with the box this time. if he's still the bad guy. Not Reese, the other guy.
Dr. Thomas Malkin, Dr. Everly North. This is Dr. Reese Wakefield. He'll be assisting us today.
Cool ponytail.
Let me take you to her.
Feels like we're at the centre of those dolls that go inside each other.
Matryoshka dolls.
Yeah. Russian, aren't they? So what's your story then, Malkin?
I've wanted to assist Dr. Tennant since I saw a talk at the Plains Summit about the extracellular matrix and lattice in stem cells.
Holy shit. It's attacking the bone structure.
We've never seen anything like it.
I have a sample of her blood under the microscope.
It's fiction.
Guys, this is my tech.
I think for what they
Nanocells
want
are inside her.
to do with the story, that's what they need.
But they're unfinished. There's no off switch, so they're just coursing through her body, producing excess bone and blood.
But how could she have contracted them?
The thing is, they're about to tell you, but the nanocells, which is the reason for the vacuum chamber, can't survive in the air. So the vacuum is mostly there to prevent the nanocells from getting out. The only way to get the nanocells out is inside a human body. So if you were to just grab the nanocells and run for it, yeah, they'd be dead before you got out. And that's the actual point of it. Plus, as I said, it's fiction. They don't, really care about the bacteria in space. They just care about the parts that are sort of cool for their story. Anyway, let's hear them explain it. It is neat looking, and it adds suspense. There's going to be suspense due to the vacuum.
Spillage, maybe.
They barely survive for 2 minutes once they're exposed to air, and she didn't have the authorization to access them.
Told you.
Someone's put them in her. No. Leave it in, Claire. You need it.
Feels fucking weird.
You a terrorist?
It'd be a terrible one if I was. I did this for Nina. What's Mina?
Terrorist organisation.
Will you stop that, please?
Look, how many times have we seen a lone wolf release pathogens into the air?
Nanocells aren't airborne. They can only be transferred via blood-to-blood contact. Answer call.
Bioterrorism suspect named as Claire Mahet, a Kandarian intern at Kensington.
TV off. Tell me you can retrieve her nanocells.
Not directly. We'd need to extract a large blood sample to keep them active. From there, I'll use that as a roadmap to recreate the master batch.
Seems simple enough. She has plenty of blood to spare.
Not exactly. Her new bone matter is consuming her body's resources at an accelerated rate. If I remove that much blood in one go, she'll die.
And if she dies before you extract her blood?
Not yet.
Without a living host, the nanocells will just dissipate.
Au revoir, nanocells.
So either way she dies. Okay. Amy, we're going to have to go for the option where we retain our asset.
Natalie, I can't just...
I'll get back to you. End call.
What should we do, Doctor?
Set up for a full blood diagnostic. There has to be a way to get the nanocells out of her safely. Dr. Wakefield, please replace her IV. I can't risk any outside contamination.
Sure thing. Dr. Tennant.
We're about to hit the part with the package. So I'm going to see if we can get Dr. Malik, I think,
okay?
to
Don't bite me.
kill himself instead of everything going all kaplooey.
Whoa! Shit, sorry. Not rusty, you know what I mean? And don't go anywhere.
So he might infect someone else if he doesn't infect himself in a few moments. Here we are. It's addressed to Amelia Tennant.
Oh, it was here when we arrived this morning.
Well, it's in the way. It needs to be moved.
I don't do it myself because then Dr. North grabs it. We don't want to kill Dr. North and we don't want to kill Reese. So let's see what happens when we get Dr. Malkin. Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Malkin, can you move this crate for me, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
This might kill everyone very quickly.
Dr. North! Dr. North!
No! No! No!
I'm sorry, my shoulder's playing up. Do you mind?
You fuck.
Cheers.
Oh my God!
It still happened.
Dr. North?
Help me!
It's not personal.
Help me!
Do something, you dumbass. Ow. Okay, he's still infected.
Reese!
I'm good. Check on Dr. North.
Well, North still kills North. I think it's Dr. North. I don't remember which chose
Dr.
that.
North?
I don't remember what we chose there last time, but now I know I chose Dr.
I'm
North.
gonna save you, okay?
And she's dead. We did check her? Damn it. Well, I still need to do this again and choose Reese for that.
I knew there was something off about Malkin.
Previous part.
What kind of a scientist has a fucking ponytail?
And now he's infected.
Is Claire all right?
I'm currently the safest person in this room.
Good enough for me.
Why are we in lockdown mode?
It's detecting the poison from the acid bomb. It won't be in the air for much longer.
Thanks for that.
Call Natalie Kensington. Emily, where's Natalie? There's been an incident in the lab.
Yeah, I can see that, and the biosecurity's kicked in.
I need Natalie on the line right now. I don't care who she's with.
Yeah, okay, she's in her office. I'll call you right back. End call.
I'm just curious. Not this one. Oh, 79 and 70. 4% with him. Oh, he did not like that. Okay, so. Yeah, I don't know.
First things first, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh. We'll be back in a minute, Claire. Don't go anywhere.
What the fuck?
No first aid kit?
Well, that needs to come out one way or another.
Kensington could have at least left us some of her expensive whiskey.
Last time we told a joke. I want to slap him. We're gonna slap him. There are only two options.
The fuck? Oh! Oh! Oh!
Cold.
Oh!
clean this
Everyone
room.
like that.
It'll be fine. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Reference to the Fallout 4 meme.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Rosale, do you remember what we did here? I think we went with investigate noise. But I don't remember. We did choose noise, okay. Water or disinfectant? Let's go with that, yeah.
Wait here. I'm gonna go see if there's something in the intensive lab.
No, Amy, it's fine. Look, we need to figure out what the fuck is going on.
You can't say one thing and then tell me to wait. Say wait first, then. Too late.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Amy?
No, it wasn't. Clarice. Are you watching last week's playthrough at the same time? This is new, okay. Can I? I can. Oh, I need to up my relationship with Claire, so let's go with Claire. Yes, I'm gonna choose
Just a sec, Grace. Thought you'd gone quiet over here.
Your nanocells don't like my chat either.
I did mold them in my image.
That makes sense. Bunch of mini-controlling bitches inside me.
Okay, let's be compassionate.
Look, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you. I've dealt with worse odds before.
Really?
Really. You need to comply, though. Whatever it is that's going on, if you know anything, please tell me.
Maybe.
I can work with maybe.
Do you have a guide? Because I don't think I can get all 200 scenes in just... I don't want to watch that. One more attempt.
It's just like Yemen.
Don't mind me.
Oh, I think they're still gonna get back together. That look on his face.
Following?
No. That came from the void.
Oh, so she still investigates the noise. I will do a complete asshole run too.
What the hell is that?
It must be coming from beyond the walls.
Is there any security cameras we can check?
Sound
On the
doesn't
computer,
travel in a
but
vacuum.
I don't know how. My assistants did that.
Alright, would you mind? Thank you.
I still wish I could slow this down so I could see what he
These are
was
security
typing.
cameras in the void. Shit on the IRA. The cavalry?
In masks?
What's the rumbling, though? Sound doesn't travel in a vacuum.
I knew that already.
Shit, they've deactivated the vacuum.
No prizes for guessing who the brains of this operation is.
God bless those security walls, eh?
This is impossible. They would need unprecedented access to our security systems to be doing this.
They're her dumb cavalry. Look, they're Kandarian too. I knew you were part of something bigger.
Lumpers all together because they have the same features. Big eyes and big lips too. The divisions in my country are complex. Those bunch are not from my team.
And now they're fucking with us.
Answer call.
Amy, what's going on down there?
You've been infiltrated, Kensington. Dr. Malcolm was a plant. Thanks to him, Dr. North is dead, and so are my dreams of becoming a professional footballer.
But you killed Malkin.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Emily checked security footage from the lab.
I mean, does privacy even exist around here?
There are 3 masked intruders in the void, and they're armed.
They deactivated the vacuum and bypassed the security wall.
I mean, I already fucked up the get over 50% with everyone trophy. So we might as well piss Natalie off again. I don't know.
Make sure she knows that.
Biosecurity is still enabled, so you are safe no matter what.
Well, unless they open the door with that magic laptop.
I'll get onto this intruder situation.
Oh, well, not that I'm not grateful, but why is lockdown mode still active? The poison from the acid bomb has dissipated and the bioprotector is containing Claire's infection.
It must be detecting something else. The safety of London is paramount. We can't risk a bug getting into the city. Amy, you need to extract Claire's blood, especially if the intruders have come for her. The nanocells cannot fall into the wrong hands.
Well, there's an easy way to prevent that. We smoke Claire.
No!
End call. Wow. Still can't keep your cool under pressure.
She's responsible for this.
That makes no sense. We're her only hope at retrieving the nanocells.
Yeah, she's going to let us extract the nanocells and then kill us by gunfire.
Wow. Leak much?
All right, look, Parker Kaplani designed this lab, right? Do you think he built an escape route, a back door, anything?
I don't know. We'd have to ask him ourselves.
Yoo-hoo.
What now, Claire?
Sorry. Yes, I can. I probably should.
Maybe she mentions it.
Is there a broom?
Okay. How about this one?
Enough with the Natalie theories.
Remember those new skills I was telling you about? Well, advanced computing is one of them. Programming, coding.
Hacking?
I prefer the term unsolicited browsing. Yeah, no, sorry. Hacking is better. Look, I know you two are besties, but I find Natalie a bit... Yeah. Let's access her camera. Give her a little listen.
This is how scientists get killed, you know.
Only if she has something to hide.
Where did you learn to do this?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Well, I didn't get a choice.
Really?
Oh wait, I didn't get a choice yet. It's coming
She's
now.
got nothing to hide. What's the issue? We're in this together. We need to cooperate if we're going to survive.
No hacking.
Don't do it. We should be looking for a way out, not spying on other people. Let's get the scoop on those intruders. Claire.
Amy.
What do you and your friends want?
I'm not an espionage mastermind. They aren't with me.
So how did all the nanocells end up inside you?
Is it not totally obvious? You should listen to Professor Xavier over there.
About what?
Kensington.
So she put them in you?
No. Not me.
You know what? I'm gonna still be compassionate and give her morphine. Because I am not that person. I can't be that person. At least not until I do an I'm the asshole playthrough.
Thank you. Seriously.
How long have you been at the complex?
A year. We've always had passing conversations on higher floors, but I don't think you remember. I always wanted to work in this lab with you.
Well, here we are. Claire, come on. Just tell me what's happening so that I can help you.
Oh my God, the wall. Mina.
Who's Mina? Claire.
If we don't get to that,
She's about as useful as a chocolate tea.
in the previous playthrough, Mina is her sister who died in a biological attack. Or maybe it was a bombing. Some sort of attack a few years ago. It might not be in this playthrough. Like I said, I don't know how much the story's changed. If it's just a 196 scene thing and we just get different versions of it every time, like different pages. But the entire story is the same still, or if there's different stories involved. But Mina is probably her sister still.
Ready for more cryptic bullshit?
No, fuck you.
Reject call. We haven't got time to waste.
So, what do we do now?
Well, this is new either way, right? Or did we have this option at some point last week? I don't remember. I'm gonna go with find escape route.
Is there anything else you can do in the computer system?
I can hack the communication lines, get in touch with Parker Kaplani myself.
Okay, awesome. You do that. I'm gonna look for a way out of here.
I recognize that.
Are you okay?
I think the air's getting stale down here.
No, that's impossible. Even in lockdown mode, there's always a steady supply of oxygen.
Well, this is the same. I recognize this. But we need to go into the vents before we realize we need to blow up the toilets.
Lost something?
Welcome back, Sleeping Beauty. I need something to get me past that vent cover.
Let's go with crude. Because I remember we went with delicate. And I think it was Mr. Disagree who complained that the scalpel isn't hard enough steel to be used as a screwdriver.
Always wished I was taller.
Did you also wish you were a baller? That's a reference to a very old song. Oh, she's gonna get herself knocked out. I'm pretty sure that has wheels. Or at least it spins, as we can see. Ow. What did you cut yourself on?
Careful.
Oh, it's quite cute, notching wounds. I mean, mine is slightly more impressive.
Mine put both of yours to shame.
I
She
hate
did
her.
that on something else earlier. Or in the other version too. It's slightly different. Is that all you're gonna keep doing?
There's only one wall left between them and the lab door.
Please tell me you got hold of Parker.
Negative. I got hold of the CCTV footage from the past 24 hours.
Okay. Sift through it, see if there's anything helpful.
Roger that.
So that must have also skipped that entire sequence.
Fucking sneaky bastard.
Wait. Claire got access to the lab?
Is that your master batch?
How did she get that level of clearance on her ID card?
Wait, what were you injected yourself? Why didn't the lab shut down?
The nanocells need time to diffuse in the bloodstream.
I was able to get out of the complex before feeling the effects.
What the fuck is she doing in the storeroom?
This is the wreck we didn't see. And this is probably how we cut our fingers earlier.
What? I didn't authorize any duplicates to be made.
So you were just stealing the master batch for employers to replicate? Who? Who was it? Was it the Russians?
No, I was heading to MI6.
Oh, fucking impeccable timing as always.
MI6? Why were you taking them there, Claire?
And to go!
Parker. We got a hold of Parker.
Half true. I was already en route. I get alerted every time shit hits the fan in one of my labs.
We also have the identities of the 3 intruders. Sending them through.
This is new.
These
guys.
They're from last year's batch of Kindarian interns.
Sleepers, like Malkin.
Yeah. Guys. There's one security wall between them and us. What have you got?
What are our best options, Parker?
I need 10 more minutes to study these blueprints. That lab was built to contain world-altering alchemy. So excuse me if backdoors weren't part of my thinking.
Amy.
End call.
Reese.
What? Do you want to listen to a fucking bullshit about nanocells again? We've got 10 minutes to think without all that shit.
Oh, the USB drive. I wonder if we get to see both of them if I start with the other one.
Hand this over. It's not meant for you, but fuck it. You need to see the truth about Kensington and Kinda.
What is it?
Just watch.
Careful, Amy.
Always.
Wait. This is really lame. Could you hold my hand?
Yes. I don't remember if this came up last time, but yes. Oh, never mind, it's not a choice.
I'm just really scared.
This is probably because we've been nice to her. Nicer.
Watch.
We did do that last time.
Two files. Kensington and Picnic. Which one do you want to watch?
So if you pick Picnic, you do get to watch Kensington. But I'm not sure Picnic is relevant. Like I said, we already know that Mina is the sister. So let's just go with Kensington. If we get to watch both, then yay.
If this Schizo will be answering to the UN.
Kensington, Ma. What's the problem? We quashed uprising villages, and you got human trials to assess your technology. To burn one stone.
3 whole villages.
Your scientists need not know how the data was acquired. The Supreme Leader is a man of discretion. We trust you are the same.
Most certainly.
Make sure of it, or we will.
I think my mind's thinking the same thing as yours, so do you really want to watch the other video?
Plan.
Oh,
please.
You sure?
Look, look. You've forgotten the wine but remembered your phone. Typical.
Nina's mad at me these days. Well, I'm sorry I forgot the wine, okay?
Yeah.
Raw onion bhajis, egg mayo, tomatoes.
Claire takes too many selfies in London.
Not that much. Look, I'm showing the surroundings. Look how pretty this grass is. Come on, let's take a picture. Look at the camera. Smile.
So gruesome. Yes. Yes, it is.
You see, the Kandarian government in Italy, Kensington, experimented with the own nanocells on my people, my village, my parents, my sister Nina. They were all killed for opposing the dictatorship.
Natalie was making duplicates of the master batch behind my back. My tech killed people.
And you were taking all the evidence from MI6? In that USB and in your veins?
Now the Supreme Leader has activated a sleeper cell in the complex to cover his tracks.
Yeah, not to mention Natalie's. Why didn't you tell us this before?
I didn't trust you.
No.
Reject call. Amy, we need to take a minute and think about this, okay?
I'm fine, I promise.
Hey, look.
I think
rash
he
decision when I see
interrupted us anyway.
You're not going to expose Natalie after what you've just seen.
We need to deal with our current predicament. Plus, I really need the toilet again. Would you believe this isn't the weirdest place I've taken a shit?
Do you need me to stay and help you?
No, you're fine, you're spared.
I'll be sitting outside.
Okay.
Hey, if we get out of here, will you quit like you said?
Pass. I never thought I'd have to answer that question.
Oh, you do the right thing, you always do.
A habit I wish I had.
Well, it might have rubbed off on you if you'd stuck around.
I wonder what would have happened if he'd,
Why'd you leave me?
if I'd picked him to lift the box.
The absurdity. Not
Maybe
knowing whether...
Saving someone was the right thing to do if it condemned them to a life of pain.
Maybe that's why I only have
Too much for
half
me.
of them. Because he's supposed to die.
Coward isn't the man for you anyway.
That wasn't your call to make. We were a team.
Hindsight's a bitch, eh? Heard of Mr. Cracking Fortnite in Eritrea?
Where can I sign up for this war-torn world tour you guys were on?
What did I pick here? I don't remember. Okay, then let's ignore.
You've said enough, Claire.
Lieutenant, I am finished and decent. You may
That
remove
pissed
me
her
from
off.
my throne.
But you may remove me from my throne was kind of funny.
They're going to shoot their way in.
Their bullets won't dent these doors. They were built to withstand much more than that. The Void's last resort defense mechanism is the kicker. When it detects a rogue pathogen, it generates a white heat flash to eliminate the threat.
She's hardwired in already. We are fucking fucked.
Paul. Guys, they're nearly inside, and we know why they're here.
Parker, what options have we got?
Enough! While Parker was accessing the lab security mainframe for bypasses, we saw records of who gained entry in the last 24 hours.
Claire entered using someone else's ID credentials.
Yours, Amy.
What?
I don't know.
My ID card is right here.
Amy didn't help me. I snuck into her office and I copied her credentials off the computer. You're the liar, Natalie.
You don't have a voice here, Claire.
Look, we know about Kindar.
Reese.
We have proof. Lots.
Nonsense.
Look, the intruders are Natalie and Kindar's way of making sure that we die with their dirty little secret. We know that you hack your own security, Natalie.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, your cybersecurity sucks. Even Reese hacked in easily.
Reese has been hacking the system.
He isn't an employee here, is he? What's your story, buddy?
He spent the last few years bouncing between pharma companies around the world. A mercenary. Whose side are you on, Wakefield?
I don't remember what we did here, but it will piss Reese off.
Emily, I thought you said that you did your due diligence. Slack on your part.
Seriously?
Her
Oh, now it
access
pissed
to
her
Pennington
off.
Incorporation is only second to yours, Natalie.
That's ridiculous. I'd never. Even Parker showed up unannounced.
Don't drag me into this.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you work for anyone who pays your quote.
Okay, I just need to check.
All I know.
Okay, we're 44% with him, 63 with her, 51 and 52. Okay, we pissed off everyone except the dead people. This is turning into an I am the asshole playthrough.
Is that if they get in, the nanocells are gone forever. Natalie, please.
We aren't the traitors. Help us, stall them, do anything.
Amelia, regardless of what we think of each other right now, you're one of my closest friends. Parker?
So we're trusting these guys now?
Yes, we are.
Can the Void jam electronics?
Negative.
Could you reinitialize the vacuum? Two of them aren't wearing helmets.
I can't. They've locked us out.
Reese could. His computer down there is hardwired into the system.
All right.
Okay, talk me through it as fast as you can.
Help, Amy!
Dor or Claire? I don't remember. I think I was compassionate and chose Claire, because that feels like a very me thing. Okay, then we're gonna choose Dor. Uh-oh. This is bad. Scrap group info. Return null.
Did Parker tell you how to turn the vacuum back on?
He did.
Not so smug now, are you?
Alright, let me just...
We're not out of the woods yet. All right, they're still unlocking the door. 1 down, 2 to go.
So this is happening in a different order than before. And we've entirely skipped the blowing up the toilet thing. And there the vacuum's back on. Or maybe the toilet is after this. Oh! Oh! Yes? So the hacker's dead. The hacker survived in the previous one. I'm pretty sure.
Call Natalie Kensington.
We're okay. Answer call. Oh, thank God.
We saw the lab door didn't open. Good work, Wakefield.
It was a close one, Parker.
Thanks for the lead, Natalie. There's still an armed intruder out there. Parker, what else do you have for us?
I'm pretty sure it was the hacker that survived.
Unplug the lab, plug it back in. That will kill lockdown mode and the vacuum for 60 seconds. You guys can then escape before everything initializes. Emily has a security team poised to handle the last intruder.
No, that's a shit plan. He's standing right outside the door. Fucking security team of sprinters wouldn't make it down.
No, you're right. This is the same.
He's right, Parker.
It's a calculated risk worth taking.
Okay, well, when could you do this?
Whenever you're...
When you get Claire's blood.
Fuck, Natalie.
Yes, I know it will kill her, but she's gonna die anyway. She'd be sacrificing herself to save millions. Think, Amy. We can't start over again. This has been our lives for the past 4 years. We're not the only country trying for nanocells.
I'm not a murderer.
You're a monster, Kensington.
Just take the blood, Amy.
Time is running out. Deal or no deal?
I'm 95% sure I chose no deal last time.
Deal.
Excellent. Call me when it's done. Good luck, Inco.
What else could I say? You were right. Natalie's been lying the whole time. The lab's only in lockdown mode because she ordered it. There's no other chemical threat outside of Claire's bioprotector.
Yeah, there is. Actually.
How?
Should have brushed up on my needle handling. Look, this is a Mexican standoff we're going to lose. It won't be long until I'm like Claire, and eventually the oxygen will run out, so Parker's crazy plan of opening that door is our only hope.
You've changed your tune. Maybe Natalie will rescue us.
Yeah, you want to bet? All the evidence of her actions in Kindar is down here. The nanocells are our only leverage. Take her blood, however much you need.
haven't received a single trophy yet. I just want to point that out.
Claire, please give me your arm.
I thought you were different.
Claire. Your arm.
Fuck you.
Stop. I've got enough.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't stick it in. That's what she said.
Reese.
Just close the
I
fire
forgot
detector.
about that one.
Claire can live to fight another day. It's about time I contributed an escape plan.
What?
While Parker was talking me through the vacuum reset, I realised that a full lab reset wouldn't be much different. We don't need those pricks upstairs.
But if you reset the lab, they'll be alerted.
That's where things get creative. I hacked into the lab security camera and recorded the last 3 minutes of you preparing to extract Claire's blood. I can output that 3 minutes of footage onto their security feed. While you escape, they'll think you're following orders.
Yeah, we've entirely skipped the toilet thing.
Sorry to move in.
Okay, but what about our last remaining obstacle outside? And why are you speaking in the second person?
I'm going to take him out. I'm infected. As soon as I step into the void, that heat flash will trigger.
Reese, you've lost it.
If I die in here, lockdown mode ends and he gets in. If I die out there, so does he, and you have a chance. I've been the weak link. It's time to become an asset. Just take Claire, run.
I don't remember which we picked, but I think we're only at 35% with Claire. She might not stop us.
Save her.
This is madness. There has to be a way for all of us to survive.
Ever the optimist.
That's what you always loved about her.
Please. Come on, there has to
No,
be
look, I
something.
chose this, okay? And that's how you make a life. Every single choice along the way counts.
I fucking hate you.
You know, I went back to that beach in Kindar to face it. Taro and Dima. And I think maybe if I hadn't lost my shit, then we could have saved one of them.
Well, this is different. Obviously,
I'm
since
sorry
the pregnant woman died.
for leaving you.
I'll never forgive myself for what's happened to
That's a wise move. I wouldn't touch me either.
Social distancing.
Wait!
She still did it.
Switch places with me, Reese. 'Reese. 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 ' Come on.
I'm
You
impressed.
have all the evidence against Kensington.
I didn't think she would
Make sure
either.
the world sees it.
No, Claire, I'll do it.
Drop it. The bioprotector will stop the lab detecting your infection, and you two can escape. Go on.
We accepted her choice, right? Okay, well then he's fucked. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude.
No, Claire. You're under our care. It's our duty to do everything we can to save your life.
Please, listen to me.
Reset the lab, Dr. Wakefield.
Did you do that, Parker?
She's
No.
so dumb.
I'm sitting here.
How would he do that? He just told you that he was locked out. Well, this is bound to get me at least one
Chemical
neutral.
threat detected.
Close the fucking door, you dumb bitch. Watch it through the window.
Heat flash initiated. Security Lab Alpha system reset complete.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
Yes, because we
All
willed
looks
him
good
out.
to me.
Yeah.
And then we left him
Well done, Amy.
in the wheelchair and ran.
What was that? Nothing?
Yes, exactly.
3 minutes. I'm gonna lift your legs, Claire. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay, easy. Okay.
Yeah, because he wasn't there to
I'm gonna change back into my clothes too.
tell her.
This lab suit will draw too much attention. I can't stand. I'm gonna run to the disabled toilet. They have a fold-up wheelchair. Just stay here.
Was she gonna be dead by the time we... No. So that's the tank top. She just didn't put on her shirt.
Have you ever fired a gun before? Amy?
I didn't get that choice last time, I don't think. Calming or antagonistic? There's 3 of us, so we can get 1 versus 2. You guys pick yours. No, I'm asking for yours because we are doing a proper vote since there's 3 people. Unless Clock ran away. Okay. You vote that. I vote that too, so whatever Clock was voting. Yeah.
More times than I wish. Warzone life.
Ever shot someone?
No. No, it was mainly panic fire, but I know how to pull a trigger. Good enough?
Not really. Whatever happens, don't let Kensington take me again. Please.
I won't let that happen. I promise.
Okay, we were at 35 before. We're at 41 now. She likes that. Just fucking hide the gun, you dumbass. Put it behind her back and hide it.
I wasn't bluffing about the security team.
There's a back way up ahead. That's our best bet.
Natalie's office is up there. She has to pay for what she's done.
No, that's for MI6 to do.
Yeah, because escaping really worked out well for you last time.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Security footage.
Trickery by Wakefield. He's good.
Yeah, he was. Natalie, step away from the panic button under your desk.
Why is there a panic button on that side of the
you want
desk?
to negotiate. Claire, are you okay?
Fuck off.
What do you want?
For someone to be accountable for all this.
Raise the stakes or raise the stakes? I think we're gonna raise the stakes. Huh? Or is that a glitch? Are there actually two choices here? Yes, I too want steak.
Whoa.
Amy, what are you doing?
Amy.
Dr. Malkin and the 3 interns were sleepers, activated by the Kandarian government. Claire's actions threatened to expose the human testing their leader allowed Natalie to do on villages that opposed him.
You are making very outlandish claims, Amy.
What makes you think that anyone in this room had anything to do with this?
Only the people here have the power to facilitate that level of infiltration.
You're right. Emily hired Malkin and selected the interns.
What? How can you question my loyalty? I went to Kindar to cover your tracks.
Admit it. Admit it. Claire, I did a deal with Kindar. I'm ashamed. But it was all in the name of this miracle tech. Can't you see that?
She's behind all of this. Kill her.
Why are you discounting Claire? Maybe she paid us all in the name of her supreme leader.
More likely the supreme leader has bought you, Parker.
Amy, you're not a murderer. You did hire Malkin. You're the one that's hired money on you.
This ends here.
Wait. I can either shoot... So not Claire, but I can shoot myself? Have they completely fucking lost it? Did they mislabel that and it's supposed to say Claire? Okay, so Emily is 63% woman. Natalie is 70%. Parker is 54 on the end. And whether it's actually Claire or myself, but Natalie was on the tape doing it. Do we want to kill her or do we want to send her to jail? You think Emily? I think Parker. Because once I shoot one person, Parker is going to be all over me. And if the security didn't come here for the first shot, because I've already shot the gun once, he's the one that's most likely to take me out. So it's safer for me to choose to shoot him first. If I'm actually going to shoot someone. But then again, shooting myself, that's just a fun level of mayhem, isn't it? I don't know. And even if that's Claire, that still means giving up the bots. Even if that's meant to say Claire. You don't vote suicide. Okay, fine. Let's go with Parker. Oh! Good plan.
Parker.
Good thinking on my end.
It was just business, Natty.
Amy, don't worry, I can cover...
No! No.
How much money was Kindar paying you?
Doesn't matter anymore. Who are you working for?
Yeah, Emily.
I cut a deal with the Secret Service once I found out about Natalie's actions.
You knew already.
Anything that happens in the lab,
Kindar's
I know about.
surprise.
Of course, I found out that Natalie had made duplicates of the master batch, so I informed MI6, and they were going to arrest her once I delivered the nanocells, in the interests of public safety. And then you happened.
No organization would use technology this powerful solely for good. It's not how the world works.
After what I've seen today, I think you're right.
No, 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 no. I mean, it's a good thing if the nanocells disappear, but she's gonna die anyway. She's beyond rescue, I'm pretty sure. And this might get us the MI6 ending anyway. Fuck it.
I promise, the world will know about you and your family.
Ow.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot. I'm with MI6. I'm gonna grab my identification. See? I have evidence Natalie Kensington committed human rights violations in Kindar. Arrest me, do whatever, just make sure the authorities see this.
Well. Oh dear. That's nanocells. So this is a different ending. Where did I find nanocells? Oh. sneaky bitch! But those are some fast-acting nanocells. Well... yeah, they sure as hell evolved once they got inside the body. That was quite the fast action. So it's been an hour and a half. That's not very long. I'm gonna go refill my water glass with some cold water, and we're gonna do another run. I will be right back. Let me know if there's another trophy. I will be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. Let me see here. Real quick. So the trophy Kendar Surprise is Sleeper Agent. And then there's a trophy that's apparently super common, where Dr. Malik is still alive somehow. Or it's called Falling for You, and the description is just he was alive. Did I get a trophy while I was gone? Did you have the blur? I mean, it might be hard to tell with this going on, but we'll see. There might be one now that the credits are finished. How long was the first one? Let me just... oh, actually, I can just check that here. The first one was also just past an hour and a half. But I did play an hour of Town of Light before. Second Chances ending. 124 scenes. 157 decisions made. Conscientious. Okay. Not quite as brilliant. Not as sensitive. I don't remember what the others were. Rosale, could you take a screenshot of this? I'm just curious. And then I'll go back and take a screenshot of the ending, the first ending. Because I did show that at the beginning of the stream. Rosale? Are you here? Clockwork? Okay. Could you take a screenshot of this? Just real quick. Just so that I have some sort of clue what I did and how I did. So the only person that survived was Claire. Everyone else died. I am just waiting for confirmation that ProSale did in fact take a screenshot. Oh, hang on, let's see here. Is that a screenshot? That is a screenshot. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's start a third playthrough. Let's see if this... Yeah, this only shows the one. Okay. New game. We are not skipping things. Because I like seeing the cutscenes, and I like getting the context for all my choices. But I don't remember what I did to get the toilets on the first one. Let's try to do this as the 50% on everyone playthrough.
Hey, so I've done a full body cleanse on both of them. Space is sterile.
Did you get blood samples for Kensington's research project?
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
So another drone?
Yeah, they dropped nerve agent on their apartment block. A woman was coming home from the shops. The boy was playing with a soccer ball.
What, you mean a football?
Hi. I'm Amy. You're...
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Donald.
Are you gonna hurt me?
Well, I've chosen both of these now, I think. Let's go with lighthearted again.
I'm team doctor. You got injured, but I'll have you back playing football very soon. Okay? Reese, I need to administer atropine.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to restock the vials.
Supply tent now!
He's still a dumbass.
It's okay. It's okay. Atropine injections worked on everyone I treated in Syria. Okay? You're alright. You're alright. What's your name?
Dima, we're not safe here. The Supreme Leader ordered this attack.
We're here to help you.
He's trying to kill us. Both of us will stand against him. Oh, tell me, will this gonna ruin my life?
Let's go with positive.
We're treating you early, so you've got a great chance of survival.
I listen to liars every day. You are not a good one.
Oh no! Wait, did that... Damn it!
Please breathe. Look at me. Breathe. Look at me.
So not positive with her.
I need to save my baby.
The supply tent's been depleted. There's only one vial left.
Well, she gets it because he kills everyone.
What are you
Both
gonna
of
do?
them.
Make a decision.
Yeah, save her.
Dima, give me your arm. Dima, please. You have to trust me. Okay, this will save you and your baby.
No, you are with the Supreme Leader. You want to kill my baby?
No.
Well. I don't want the flowchart.
Reese.
I don't want the flowchart.
How do I save them? Reese.
Okay, you know what? We're starting over. Remove the flowchart. I don't want the flowchart. We're starting over. And we are gonna be serious. Yes. I will do a flowchart after like the 4th when I'm not getting new stuff. Thank you. Keep it, but don't give it to me until after, at least after this playthrough. But this is the last playthrough I'll be streaming. I'll get the rest of them off stream. Probably.
Hey, so I've done a full body cleanse on both of them. Space is sterile.
Did you get blood samples for Kensington's research project?
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
So another drone.
Yeah, they dropped nerve agent on their apartment block. A woman was coming home from the shops. The boy was playing with a soccer ball.
What, you mean a football?
Hi. I'm Amy. You're...
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Dallo.
Are you going to hurt me?
Serious. Let's go with serious for both of them. Serious and realistic.
Listen. Let me do my work and you'll live. Understand?
No, wait, I did that and that pissed him off. But hang on.
Reese?
Okay, we're gonna try again. And be lighthearted with him. Because damn it. Yes. Okay, now we're skipping because we've seen this intro part like 7 times. Be lighthearted with him, and he won't get pissed off. And then he'll probably accept the cure
You got
as
injured,
well.
but I'll have you back playing football very soon. Okay?
That's good, right? Yeah, 77.
Reese, I need
And
to
she's
administer
at 53
atropine.
now.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to restock the vials.
Supply tent now!
Okay, let's skip this and be realistic with her.
It's very serious. You're in the best possible hands, I promise.
Honesty. It's very nice to hear it for once. Thank you.
Okay, now are we good? Yes, 77 and 82. So whichever I choose, they will actually accept the injection. Probably. Okay, Pro Sale, you've seen it. Is there a different trophy for killing her and saving him? Or is this just a... There's only the one trophy for this part? Does this actually matter for the rest of the story? Other than the fact that I'm high on both of them. Try to save him again. Okay.
I need to save my baby.
Okay, let's skip this part and go with him this time.
Talo, give me your... Talo, please. You have to trust me, okay? This will save your life.
Oh, okay, it did work. I was like, well, fuck, no. But it did work.
Reese, how do I save them both? Reese! Reese.
So the only thing we know now is that this will give us a different cutscene from Reese at the very end. When he says, because he said he went back to the beach and the woman named the baby Amelia or Amy. And then he went back to the beach and they were both dead.
We stand on the precipice of history. I'm Dr. Amy Tennant, and I'm here on behalf of the visionary Natalie Kensington to inform you how your investments have made that possible. Firstly, we've been using your billions for the greater good. The Kensington Corporation's relationship with Kindar has flourished since the resolution of its civil war. Our teams have been working on development projects with some of the country's top scientists. Natalie has even developed an internship program for some of the country's brightest young minds. In fact, some of our Kindarian interns are here with us today.
Ooh-wee! Is Kindar still a totalitarian state?
I'm thinking
Human rights
the
violations
woman on the
and all
right
that.
there, holding the champagne glasses. Is she the one that we found out was the terrorist? I'm not sure. But engage got us a better thing, I think, than dismiss. So let's go with engage.
Kindar is at peace, but your concern is understandable. May I continue my presentation?
I'm just saying, it's bad PR for us to associate with Kensington if she's dealing with a dictator.
Well, as you've seen, that's simply not the case.
Why is there so much research happening out there? It's a fucking waste of our money and resources.
Kindar is a former British colony, and we're all here trying to help it recover. Seems like good philanthropic PR to me.
And it's a tax haven.
Good one.
So Amy's not very observant, because even the first time I saw this, I noticed that the woman on the train was wearing the Kensington outfits. Like, that was one of the first things I noticed, and I'm pretty sure I said it. So for Amy not to notice that in the YouTube video, she's not very observant. Hi, Claire.
Now, the real reason you're here. The Kensington Complex. Our impenetrable HQ of laboratories built bespoke to Natalie's specifications by the world-renowned Parker Kaplani. Deep within the complex is Security Lab Alpha, a womb of scientific advancement. There, we have something remarkable in development. I'm sure all of your news feeds have told you that Gordon Grosvenor's expedition to Mars is becoming a reality. Yes, the first person to set foot on Mars will be British if we can hurdle this final obstacle together.
Hey, so here's what I'm thinking.
Okay? Yeah, rough night. Don't do drugs, Kay.
I want to try the ambulance just to see what that does.
We can't fit a hospital on a 10-ton Mars lander. How do we get around this? Nanocells. Stem cells interwoven with nanotech. Once inside a host, they migrate to the site of injury. There, they regrow bone and generate extra blood to help catalyze the healing process. Tiny magic bullets.
I have a but, though.
What's your problem?
Yes, I have a but.
This is, of course, just a mock-up. The real nanocells are still in development and securely back at the complex, but once they're ready, we can begin regulated human trials. Having treated victims of chemical attacks all over the world, I know that nanocells could be miracle tech.
Amy, you're needed urgently.
Hang on. I have some serious concerns about this.
Likewise. Before my employer invests any more capital, she wants some answers.
Amy, it really can't wait. We need to get you to the car now.
So, I know we did field more questions twice, but if we field more questions once, will that get us straight to the complex? Or will that get us ambulance drones? This is just me thinking. I don't want actual answers to this. And also, how fucking quick are they? And also, how does she have cell service inside the subway? That is a complete mystery to me. But I don't know if I want to field more questions once and piss off Emily, or go straight away. Maybe the New York subway has that too, but when I first was in New York, like, I mean, it's been 15 years since I was in New York the very first time, but like 10 years ago they didn't have cell service in the subway. So, that's weird to me. Either way, let's go. Let's not piss off Emily at all.
It's an emergency.
I have to go, but please stay and enjoy the wonderful hospitality. Let's go, Emily.
We need to get you on the scene immediately.
The scene? What happened?
That was a fake YouTube interface. It wasn't a Facebook interface, but it was Facebook Blue. But if that was happening at the same time as the meeting, how fucking quickly did that video go viral and Emily caught it? It's strange. Either way.
It's already gone viral.
I'm ruling out food poisoning.
She has other alarming symptoms, we've been told. Naturally, everyone's crying terrorism.
A suicide bomber with a malfunctioning bioweapon?
We need to get her to the complex.
Okay, why is this our problem?
Because she's one of our interns.
Thank God you're here. This is beyond our remit.
Excellent quarantine work. I'll examine her back at the complex.
And we were waiting on your word before moving her.
A single-person drone or ground ambulance.
The drone will get her there faster.
But it's more dangerous. If it crashes, then whatever's inside her, it gets out into the public.
It won't crash, it's Kensington tech. Use the drone, Amy.
She injects herself. We haven't been told this yet. That we don't get told that for another like 20 to 35 minutes. She injected herself. This is the very beginning. The absolute beginning is 5 years ago. We're gonna go with ambulance here. This is on the subway. Was the very first we saw of Claire.
Ground. I want eyes on her.
This is a mistake.
Trust me, I've dealt with this type of madness before.
It doesn't. It's just, you know, to get you into the mechanics. It has a teensy-tiny relevance at the end of the story. Because at the end, Reese says, I went back to the beach, and there's obviously... What?
Stop! Stop driving!
Hey! Okay.
Help!
This is new. What the fuck? Well, as I was saying, trophy earned, deadly secrets. Trophy earned, people pleaser. Oh, that's a 50% on all of them. Oh. Yay. Well, that was quick. So as I was saying at the end, when Reese says he went back to the beach, he either says something about the woman and naming the kid after Amy, or he says something about the beach being empty, or he might say something about the guy, because Mr. 77% there, Talo, might survive, but we haven't gotten to that ending yet. Okay, well, yeah, let's do another ending, because this was kind of shorter than I expected. Okay, so let's just skip through here again. So with him, lighthearted.
I'm team doctor. You got injured, but I'll have you back playing football very soon. Okay?
I shouldn't skip too much, I can tell. The game isn't
Reese,
liking
I need
that.
to administer atropine.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to restart the vials.
No, but we've already completed a
Supply
playthrough
tent
with
now.
saving her. Because I've seen that ending. I want to see what
Atropine
the ending
injections
is
worked on
if
everyone I treated in Syria. Okay?
I saved her for the very first playthrough. And he says, Reese says that he met Dima and her baby at the beach. But I don't know what happens if
He's trying to kill us.
if he survives.
Both of us will stand against him. Oh, tell me. We're just gonna ruin my life.
Realistic.
It's very serious. You're in the best possible hands, I promise.
Honesty.
Okay, well, you have the flow chart. Does it matter if I get field more questions or a go? Does that matter to the overall ending other than pissing off Emily? But since I got the 50% on everyone trophy, I don't really care about pissing off Emily anymore. Flowchart start from
The
the
supply
drone.
tank's been
Okay.
depleted. There's only one vial left.
So I could save either of them
What are you
right
gonna
now
do?
because both of them both of them trust me,
Make a
but I'm still
decision.
going to pick him because I want to see the ending with him.
Talo, give me your arm. Talo, please. You have to trust me, okay? This will save your life. Reese, how do I save them both? Reese!
And Reese the fucker still ran.
Reese.
There is no way to make Reese not run, I don't think. Unless I piss them both off and have low percentage with both of them, but I don't think they'll have. Okay, so let's skip this part and go with engage because I already got the trophy for dismiss. Dismiss just gives me a too much champagne trophy or something like that. So let's go with engage.
Kindar is at peace, but your concern is understandable. May I continue my presentation?
I'm just saying, it's bad PR for us to associate with Kensington. She's dealing with a dictator.
Well, as you've seen, that's simply not the case.
Why is there so much research happening out there? It's a fucking waste of our money and resources.
Kindar is a former British colony, and we're all here trying to help it recover. Seems like good philanthropic PR to me.
And it's a tax haven.
Good one.
Now,
don't choose the
real
ambulance
reason
because
you're
that
here.
kills me.
The Kensington complex. Our impenetrable HQ of laboratories built bespoke to Natalie's specifications by the world-renowned Parker Kaplani. Deep within the complex is Security Lab Alpha, a womb of scientific advancement. There, we have something remarkable in development. I'm sure all of your news feeds have told you that Gordon Grosvenor's expedition to Mars is becoming a reality. Yes, the first person to set foot on Mars will be British if we can hurdle this final obstacle together.
So if I field more questions, the only thing that happens is I don't get to I don't have the cutscene with the ambulance and drone. It starts back at the complex straight away.
Yeah, rough night. Don't do drugs, Kay.
We can't fit a hospital on a 10-ton Mars lander. How do we get around this? Nanocells. Stem cells interwoven with nanotech. Once inside a host, they migrate to the site of injury. There, they regrow bone and generate extra blood to help catalyze the healing process. Tiny magic bullets.
What's your problem?
This is, of course, just a mock-up. The real nanocells are still in development and securely back at the complex, but once they're ready, we can begin regulated human trials. Having treated victims of chemical attacks all over the world, I know that nanocells could be miracle tech.
I just realized that she's wearing basically Twitch purple. I don't know if that's a Twitch hoodie, but it kind of looks like it.
Amy, you'll need it urgently.
Hang on. I have some serious concerns about this.
Likewise. Before my employer invests any more capital, she wants some answers.
Amy, it really can't wait.
Okay,
I
let's
need to
go.
get you to the car now. It's an emergency.
I have to go, but please stay and enjoy the wonderful hospitality. Let's go, Emily.
So we just fucked up our
Scene. What happened?
donors meeting. She has
It's already gone
13k subs. We have
I'm ruling out food poisoning.
She has other alarming symptoms, we've been told. Naturally,
Okay, let's
everyone's
skip
crying
this,
terror.
because we just saw it. And drone, otherwise we die again.
Drone, don't fuck it up.
I don't remember
So,
what the next.
What else do we know about her?
Nothing
So
yet.
we're not skipping right
Let's
now.
get back to the complex.
So this is some intense future we're in. That's a quick escalator. Either that or they sped up the footage. Those right there, behind them, those guys. Those are the infiltrators in the
Buddies of our renegade.
It's better losing a friend in a strange country.
Vacuum.
I can empathise with that. Today we need all your field experience, Amy.
Time to roll back the years.
You can say that again.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nah.
It's been a while, Dr. Wakefield. You got here fast.
Well, there weren't any blood-vomiting ladies on my tube line. Reese Wakefield. Hug.
Let's walk and talk.
So, which legend fed the media that anthrax rumour?
I need to take this.
Was it her? So, do we have a name yet?
Claire Mahek, she's one of us.
Inside job.
No, she must be acting alone. Why else would she take the tube?
Well, Uber doesn't offer a getaway car service yet, so... Look, have we considered the hysteria might actually be valid?
What, terrorism? I highly doubt it.
Perceptive as ever.
Amy, look, I promise I didn't know you still worked here. If I did, I would have...
Stayed away? Yeah, I'm sure.
Look.
Why are you skydiving? Or bungee jumping, or whatever it is that you were up to?
Because I'm passing through London. I checked my Twitter feed this morning, saw something I could help with. Plus, Kensington wants my expertise again.
Well, she already has my expertise.
I'm not disputing that, nor am I apologising for the skydiving. Guy's got to live.
So I'm thinking. Was there a choice?
I can let you know your decisions. Okay, thank you.
Once he goes to the bathroom and we follow him,
Two lifesavers are better than one.
wasn't there a second choice in there?
I know he's let us down in the past, but people change. Emily did due diligence too.
Because I think there was.
Hey, guys, can I just, have 5 minutes? Just need to use the gents.
But we still haven't gone to Amy's office. Yes.
Can we go, please?
I don't even know what Amy's office is. Isn't that down in the lab? Or does she have a separate office? You know what? Fuck it. Well, this is gonna be the very flirty with Reese playthrough. So let's go to the gents, see if we get a second choice.
Nat, I'm gonna use the toilet as well.
There are toilets down there. Amy!
I know, chill. Those are some horrible shoes, by the way, I just noticed.
Gender fluid toilets, new policy.
And they're already planning their attack. No. Damn, I should have chosen office. You were right, I should have chosen office. There's no flirt with Reese in here. I thought there was.
From your assistants down in Security Lab Alpha.
You should see the other guy.
Still a bad joke.
Security Lab Alpha.
Nat, is this my tech?
Yes.
How? I mean, nothing leaves or enters the lab without us knowing about it.
Emily and I will get to the bottom of that. You just get the nanocells, otherwise our life's work's gone.
All of the nanocells are inside of her?
It was a master batch. No duplicates were made. Good luck.
Many duplicates were made.
Woo! Oh my god, you guys are serious about your fashion.
Yeah, no more frumpy hazmat suits.
We're gonna
Pressure
sneak
suits?
a peek at Reese.
You'll see.
Alright.
Because we're gonna be a little creepy.
Better changing facilities than in the Congo, eh?
Yeah. And Kindar.
Of course, he caught us. Smooth, Amy. And now we definitely ignore him.
We're going into space.
Vacuum conditions active.
Something like that.
Echo!
This vacuum acts as the last line of defense to prevent microbes from escaping the lab. The lack of air makes it sterile as hell.
Well, that's great on a microscopic level, but it could do some physical barriers.
He's not supposed to notice that. I mean, I guess technically the vibrations. So maybe he is. Don't mind me. I'm not good at physics.
It wasn't just skydiving. I needed a reset. Try new things.
So we're gonna choose, when we get to the box, we're gonna choose north. No, wait, Reese. Because if we choose north, north dies. If we choose ourselves, north
new.
dies. If we choose
So's the spine.
Malik, north dies.
Okay.
Vacuum conditions inactive.
I didn't see the green screen the first time. I wasn't paying attention the previous time. But this time I absolutely saw it. But there is a choice before the box. Or a few at least.
Dr. Thomas Malkin, Dr. Everly North. This is Dr. Reese Wakefield. He'll be assisting us today.
Cool ponytail.
Let me take you to her.
Feels like we're at the centre of those dolls that go inside each other.
Matryoshka dolls.
Yeah. Russian, aren't they? So what's your story then, Malkin?
I wanted to assist Dr. Tennant since I saw a talk at the Plains Summit about the extracellular matrix and lattice in stem cells.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. It's attacking the bone structure.
We've never seen anything like it.
Because if we
I have a
picked,
sample of her blood under the microscope.
when we picked Amy, Dr. North interfered and said, no, I'll grab it. When we picked Malik, he knew it was a bomb, or a trap, so he asked Dr. North to take it. And if we pick Dr. North, she's always going to take it. So the only one that might not be Dr. North dying is Reese. Because I don't think, unless Reese interrupts Dr. North.
Guys, this is my tech. The nanocells are inside her.
But I don't
But they're
think he
unfinished.
would.
There's no off switch, so they're just coursing through her body, producing excess bone and blood.
But how could she have contracted them?
From a spillage, maybe.
Yeah.
They barely survive for 2 minutes once they're exposed to air, and she didn't have the authorization to access them. Someone's put them in her. No. Leave it in, Claire. You need it.
Feels fucking weird.
You a terrorist?
Be a terrible one if I was. I did this for Mina.
What's Mina?
Terrorist organisation.
Will you stop that, please?
Look, how many times have we seen a lone wolf release pathogens into the air?
Nanocells aren't airborne. They can only be transferred via blood-to-blood contact. Answer call.
Bioterrorism suspect named as Claire Mahek, a Kandarian intern at Kensington.
TV off.
I want to get back
Tell
to
me you can
the
retrieve her nanocells.
blowing up the toilet bit, though.
We'd need to extract a large blood sample to keep them active. From there, I'll use that as a roadmap to recreate the master batch.
Seems simple enough. She has plenty of blood to spare.
Not exactly. Her new bone matter is consuming her body's resources at an accelerated rate. If I remove that much blood in one go, she'll die.
And if she dies before you extract her blood?
Without a living host, the nanocells will just dissipate.
Au revoir, nanocells.
So either way she dies. Okay. Amy, we're going to have to go for the option where we retain
I'm
our
not
asset.
sure.
Natalie, I can't just...
I'll get back to you. End call.
What should we do, Doctor?
I remember that part. That was Claire. She said something, blah, blah, blah. I was late on my first day because I thought there was a subway station here. But I don't remember when that was, where I interacted with Claire to get that. So yeah.
Set up for a full blood diagnostic. There has to be a way to get the nanocells out of her safely. Dr. Wakefield, please replace her IV. I can't risk any outside contamination.
Sure thing. Dr. Tennant. Need to replace this, okay? Don't bite me. Whoa! Shit, sorry. A little rusty. You know what I mean?
Is there even a needle in there in actual IVs?
Don't go anywhere.
I mean, we know she has the tube in there. I don't think there's actually a needle still in there. Okay, the box.
Who delivered this crate?
Oh, it was here when we arrived this morning.
It's
Well, it's in the way,
a
it needs to be
gentleman
moved.
and cuts in if I choose Dr. North. He might be a gentleman and cut in if I choose Dr. North either way, but we're gonna go with Reese.
Dr. Wakefield, can you move this crate, please?
Fucking assistant. Yeah, I'm okay, lad. Could you use a favour? I've still got to deal with this.
I'm in the middle of this.
Cheers, fella.
Well. Is this how we get the He's Still Alive trophy?
Dr. North! Dr. North!
God damn it.
I'm sorry, my shoulder's playing up. Do you mind?
Oh my God!
Dr. North?
It's not personal.
Okay, so now the only thing I haven't chosen is Dr. North. And maybe Reese is a gentleman.
Reese!
I'm good. Check on Dr. North.
I tend to Reese.
I already told you to
She's gone.
I knew there was something off about Malkin. What kind of a scientist has a fucking ponytail? Ah! Oh, thank you.
You're fine.
Is Claire all right?
I'm currently the safest person in this room.
Good enough for me.
Why are we in lockdown mode?
It's detecting the poison from the acid bomb. It won't be in the air for much longer.
Thanks for that.
Call Natalie Kensington.
I'm just trying to figure out what the...
Emily, where's Natalie? There's been an incident in the lab.
Yeah, I can see that, and the biosecurity's kicked in.
I need Natalie on the line right now. I don't care who she's with.
Yeah, okay, she's in her office. I'll call you right back.
What that trophy is.
First things first, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, will you stop it?
We'll be back in a minute, Claire. Don't go anywhere.
What the fuck?
No first aid kit.
Well, that needs to come out one way or another.
Kensington could have at least left us some of her expensive whiskey. Ah! Alright, this is gonna stink.
Tell a joke.
What does the sign say on an out-of-business brothel?
Eh? Ah! Ah! Oh!
Beat it, we're closed.
Oh. Fuck off.
I can't find a guide for what that trophy for Dr. Malik is. Hello, bad dog.
I have to clean
A
this
little
one.
late, but I've already done slap once.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was it?
We've done search for disinfectant, we've done investigate. Let's do rinse.
I'll clean it properly when we get up here.
Hey, whatever happened to that kid that joined us in Myanmar? You know, he had a massive crush on you.
Paul.
Percy Paul.
Oh.
How long did he stay after I left? What? No.
Just leave it.
Ooh, Paul didn't leave it. How long? Still?
No, not anymore.
So you ended it? He did? Oh, sweet Jesus. Look, not only did Paul lose someone way out of his league, but she's also very resourceful.
This is new. Diplomatic or antagonistic? Okay.
It was a relationship that ran its course. We were both important parts of each other's lives, and nothing will ever change that.
It's a mature way to look at it.
Well, we've always grown up really fast.
What the hell is that?
It must be coming from beyond the walls.
Is there any security cameras we can check?
On the computer, but I don't know how. My assistants did that.
All right, would you mind?
I think if I focus on Claire, she'll tell me about the subway station.
Right, got it. These are the security cameras in the void. Shit on the IRA. The cavalry?
In masks?
What's the rumbling, though? Sound doesn't travel in a vacuum.
Shit, they've deactivated the vacuum.
No prizes for guessing who the brains of this operation is.
Let
What's
me
our security rules,
check.
eh?
Hang on. It's easier to check this way.
This is impossible.
PlayStation.
They would need unprecedented access to our security systems to be doing this.
Hang on. So I have gotten 4 trophies today. The first one was Kinder Surprise, where the ending was called Second Chance. And then Deadly Secret and People Pleaser was for dying in the ambulance. So I've gotten endings. I don't remember what the first ending was called, because that was last week. Hang on, I can check that. Hang on. The ending last week was I'm not sure if Kamikaze was the ending or Trust Me for Once. I think it was Trust Me for Once that was the ending. Yeah. Oh, yes, it was in the screenshots. So I've gotten ending Deadly Secret as well. But that's the super short one. Okay, let's keep going. Oh no! Since I didn't check on her before she died, she's pissed at me.
We're Kandarian too. I knew you were part of something bigger.
Lump us all together because they have the same features. Big eyes and big lips too. The divisions in my country are complex. Those bunch are not from my team.
And now they're fucking with us.
Answer call.
Amy, what's going on down there?
You've been infiltrated, Kensington. Dr. Malcolm was a plant. Thanks to him, Dr. North is dead, and so are my dreams of becoming a professional footballer.
But you killed Malcolm.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Emily checked security footage from the lab.
I mean, does privacy even exist around here?
There are 3 masked intruders in the void, and they're armed.
They deactivated the vacuum and bypassed the security wall.
I'm still alive. Make sure she knows that.
Biosecurity is still enabled, so you are safe no matter what.
Well, unless they open the door with that magic laptop.
I'll get onto this intruder situation.
Oh, well, not that I'm not grateful, but why is lockdown mode still active? The poison from the acid bomb has dissipated and the bioprotector is containing Claire's infection.
It must be detecting something else. The safety of London is paramount. We can't risk a bug getting into the city. Amy, you need to extract Claire's blood, especially if the intruders have come for her. The nanocells cannot fall into the wrong hands.
Well, there's an easy way to prevent that. We smoke Claire.
No!
End call. Wow. Still can't keep your cool under pressure.
She's responsible for this.
That makes no sense. We're her only hope at retrieving the nanocells.
Yeah, she's going to let us extract the nanocells and then kill us by gunfire.
Wow. Leak much?
All right, look, Parker Kaplani designed this lab, right? Do you think he built an escape route, a back door, anything?
I don't know. We'd have to ask them ourselves.
Yoo-hoo.
What now, Claire?
Remove the dead people.
And we're about to come up to the part where,
Maybe she mentions it.
Yeah.
Where the oxygen's running low, right?
Okay. How about this one?
Enough with the Natalie theories.
Remember those new skills I was telling you about? Well, advanced computing is one of them. Programming, coding.
Hacking?
I prefer the term unsolicited browsing. Yeah, no, sorry.
Still a bad one.
Hacking is better. Look, I know you two are besties, but I find Natalie a bit... Yeah. Let's access her camera. Give it a little listen.
This is how scientists get killed, you know. Where did you learn to do this?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. You ready?
Wait, you shouldn't...
Look, if she's got nothing to hide, what's the issue? We're in this together. We need to cooperate if we're going to survive.
Okay, so I want him to hack this time, right? Because hacking is how we got the, got to the toilets at least, if nothing else. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The 3 intruders in the void have managed to lock every lift and door giving us access down there. Whatever they've done is cause electrical blips throughout the entire building. No questions.
Have the security idiots announce an upgrade gone awry? No one can think this Claire situation's any more serious than it already is.
This seems planned, Natalie. There must be more traitors in our midst.
Emily, please. 2 people are trapped in that lab with our prized asset. They are our priority. Announce the security upgrade.
I clear the airways in case she calls.
Who could the traitors be working for?
Let's ask the original.
Claire.
Amy.
What do you and your friends want?
I'm not an espionage mastermind. They aren't with me.
So how did all the nanocells end up inside you?
Is it not totally obvious? You should listen to Professor Xavier over there.
About what?
Kensington.
So she put them in you?
No. Not me.
We're still gonna give her the morphine. I think that's the best way to get the subway location.
Thank you. Seriously.
How long have you been at the complex?
A year. We've always had passing conversations on higher floors, but I don't think you remember. I always wanted to work in this lab with you.
Well, here we are. Claire, come on. Just tell me what's happening so that I can help you.
I got them all. Mina.
Who's Mina? Claire.
She's about as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Chocolate.
Ready for more cryptic bullshit?
We rejected once. We probably answered the first time. I think reject made us skip a bunch of stuff. So let's go with answer.
Answer call.
Guys, you were right about the intruders. They've sabotaged the system and have electronically barricaded themselves in the void.
Yeah. Tell us something we don't know, please.
How are they bypassing your security system so easily?
Kensington Corporation's stock plummets amidst
TV
links to...
off. Rescue plans are being made.
Well, have you contacted Parker Kaplani? He designed the lab. He'll know how to get us out of here.
We've been trying, but he could be anywhere on the planet right now.
Parker has no compunctions about who he builds labs for, as long as he pays court.
Excuse me.
I still love her accent. I think we let her... No, we stopped her last time. We're still on good terms with her. Does this one matter? No, okay, fine.
And cool.
Well, that was a fucking waste of time.
Yeah, we need to start making better decisions.
Yeah, a proper escape plan might be a start.
Is there anything else you can do in the computer system?
I can hack the communication lines, get in touch with Parker Kaplani myself.
Okay, awesome. You do that. I'm gonna look for a way out of here. You okay?
I think the air's getting stale down here.
No, that's impossible. Even in lockdown mode, there's always a steady supply of oxygen.
So crude is how she busted her finger. We need to be, what was the other word?
Lost something?
Welcome back, Sleeping Beauty. I need something to get me past that vent cover.
Scalpel. Delicate.
Always wished I was taller.
Amy, do you need a hand?
Maybe it was our bad relationship with him.
See, even with one leg, Wakefield is the MVP.
Most vanishing
I've fucked
person?
this up before.
Sorry, that
No.
was harsh.
No,
This
no,
is
I'm glad
better.
you've gone some whip. Come on. got it? How you doing?
Good, yeah.
Yeah? Is it? Loosen up.
Yeah.
Nice work, 10 in.
Okay.
Let's take a video. Got it. You going in or not?
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Was there a choice here, or is this how I cut my finger?
Reese, the vent continues behind the oxygen tank.
You squeeze past it.
Only one way to find out.
How is that an oxygen tank that's supposed to supply the lab for hours? Do I go for bad ending again? Is lasers an actual ending? Or is that just another way to cut your finger? Does it matter? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. It's just another way to cut your finger.
Wait.
Careful.
So now I didn't discover the lab.
It's quite cute, matching wounds. I mean, mine says slightly more impressive.
Damn it.
I'll put both of yours to shame.
I hate her.
I don't know if the lab matters. But it bugs me because I remember getting to the lab. Or the storage.
What's his deal?
There's only one wall left between them and the lab door.
Please tell me you got hold of Parker.
Negative. I got hold of the CCTV footage from the past 24 hours.
Okay. Sift through it, see if there's anything helpful.
Roger that.
I want to check something.
Fucking sneaky bastard.
I just want to check something here. Huh. So my camera has 2 lenses. I just needed to know. The PlayStation camera has 2 lenses. And it took me a year of streaming on it. No, 2 years of streaming on it to realize it looks like this. To realize that only one of them actually catches me when I'm streaming. The other one does nothing. But now I know. It hasn't occurred to me until now. The other camera only works for the VR. Sorry. I am very good at getting sidetracked. But that just occurred to me today. After 3 years of streaming and probably 2.5 of them with camera, and today 1 year of being an affiliate on Twitch, it only just occurred to me to check which lens I'm supposed to be looking at, and it's that one. Okay, sorry about that.
Wait. Claire got access to the lab?
Is that your master badge?
How did she get that level of clearance on her ID card?
I noticed something else. Every time they look at the camera, the camera starts at 0. There's a little timer all the way over there. And every time they switch to a new camera, it starts at 0. And that doesn't make sense to me. But I have it in my head, so you need to have it in your head.
Wait, what were you injected yourself? Why didn't the lab shut down?
The nanocells need time to diffuse in the bloodstream.
I was able to get out of the complex before feeling the effects.
What the fuck is she doing in the storeroom?
See? 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
I destroyed
As
all
if
the
it just started recording there.
too.
What? I didn't authorize any duplicates to be made.
So you were just stealing the master batch for employers to replicate? Who? Who was it? Was it the Russians?
No, I was heading to MI6.
Oh, fucking impeccable timing as always.
MI6? Why were you taking them there, Claire?
Answer, go!
Parker. We got a hold of Parker.
Half true. I was already en route. I get alerted every time shit hits the fan in one of my labs.
We also have the identities of the 3 intruders. Sending them through.
I didn't remember this part from the first time.
They're from last year's batch of Kindarian interns.
Sleepers, like Malkin.
Yeah. Guys. There's one security wall between them and us. What have you got?
What are our best options, Parker?
I need 10 more minutes to study these blueprints. That lab was built to contain world-altering alchemy. So excuse me if back doors weren't part of my thinking.
Amy.
End call.
Reese.
What? Do you want to listen to a fucking bullshit about nanocells again? We've got 10 minutes to think without all that shit.
Look, I didn't want to hand this over. It's not meant for you, but fuck it. You need to see the truth about Kensington and Kindar.
What is it?
Just watch.
So I'm at 61 with Claire. That's okay.
Careful, Amy.
Always.
Let's be kind to her and maybe she'll tell us about the subway station. If there are any choices here.
Wait. This is really late. Could you hold my hand?
Yes.
I'm just really scared.
I would be too.
What? Watch.
I'd still be holding the gloves. Or wearing the gloves, I mean.
2 files. Kensington and Picnic. Which one do you want to watch?
Picnic.
Look! You've forgotten the wine but remembered your phone. Typical. Nina's mad at me these days. Well, I'm sorry I forgot the wine, okay?
Yeah.
Raw onion bhajis, egg mayo, tomatoes.
Claire takes too many selfies in London.
Not that much. Look, I'm showing the surroundings. Look how pretty this grass is. Come on, let's take a picture. Look at the camera. Smile.
There's 2 more, so you might want to close your eyes if you're squeamish. Okay, they're gone.
I think my mind's concluding the same thing as yours, so do you really
Play it,
want to watch that?
please.
This is different. It's different when you put them in this order. Because this makes her cry,
This gets over.
and then she cries harder. If you play them in the other order, it almost makes her cry. Like in this order.
Washed uprising villages, and you got human trials to assess your technology. 2 birds, 1 stone.
3 whole villages.
Your scientists need not know how the data was acquired. The Supreme Leader is a man of discretion. We trust you are the same.
Most certainly.
Make sure of it, or we will.
So she's crying a lot less at the end if you play them this way.
You see, the Kandarian government, Natalie Kensington, experimented with your nanocells on my people, my village, my parents, my sister Mina. They were all killed for opposing the dictatorship.
Natalie was making duplicates of the master batch behind my back.
But you knew that. You're MI6.
Killed people.
And you were taking all the evidence from MI6? In that USB and in your veins?
Now the Supreme Leader has activated a sleeper cell in the complex to cover his tracks.
Yeah, not to mention Natalie's. Why didn't you tell us this before?
I didn't trust you.
So even if I answer call, he interjects.
Reject call. Amy, you need to take a minute and think about this, okay?
I'm fine, I promise.
Hey, look. I know a rash decision when I see one.
You're not going to expose Natalie after what you've just seen.
We need to deal with our current predicament. Plus, I really need the toilet again. Would you believe this isn't the weirdest place I've taken a shit?
Do you need me to stay and help you?
No, you're fine, you're spared.
I'll be sitting outside.
Okay.
Hey, if we get out of here, will you quit like you said?
Pass. I never thought I'd have to answer that question.
No, you do the right thing, you always do.
A habit I wish I had.
Well, it might have rubbed off on you if you'd stuck around. Why'd you leave, Reese?
The absurdity. Not knowing whether
saving someone was the right thing to do if it condemned them to a life of pain.
it's too much for me.
Coward isn't the man for you anyway.
That wasn't your call to make. We were a team.
Hindsight's a bitch, eh? Heard of Mr. Cracking Fortnite in Eritrea.
Where can I sign up for this war-torn world tour you guys were on?
Let's go and find out more. I think that'll get us to the...
Enough with the wisecracks, Claire. I'm not in the mood.
I know how you feel, Amy.
You lost people that you love. My feelings are trivial compared to yours.
The sense of betrayal.
Come on, give us a break.
I meant Natalie. It was a dream come true, getting an internship here.
Oh, this is how you get the...
Village girl.
Yes.
Coming to London. To work. To live. To love. Funny story. On my first day here, I was super late because I thought there was a station in the complex.
Yes.
Turns out I was looking at the tourist tube map. The disused and unfinished stations.
Yeah, that's right. They half-built a station under the complex.
Tabitha Greens.
We're so far underground, we must be right on top of it.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Now let's get her killed by jumping down the sewers.
Yeah, you might be right, Claire. Thank you.
Anytime. What did I say?
We can't go across the void. We tried going up into the vent, but we haven't tried going down. To Tabitha Greens.
You need an access point.
We might have one. Reese is sitting on it.
What do you have to know?
I need something that will remove the entire toilet quickly.
We blew it up last time. With chemistry. Do I really want to risk fucking this up when I know that I can get the ending with chemistry? What do you say, Pro Sale? Yeah.
You're gonna have to get your hands dirty.
Not necessarily.
Worst case, there's yet another trophy if I do Force instead.
We're at the lowest point of the complex, so Tabitha Greens
find
must
out
be right
more.
below us.
Yeah, okay, Amy, but there's a toilet in the way.
Not for long.
Potassium. Amy.
My favorite ever chemistry lesson was when the teacher put a small piece of potassium in water. I always wanted to see what a full block would do.
Maybe you should have moved more. I still vote you should have moved more.
Oh, you are positively insane.
Yes. Is that a surprise?
So now the big question, how far below us is Tabitha Greens?
Looks deep. I'll go check it out.
I don't remember that from chemistry in school. Okay, so drop something small shows that it's very far. I didn't try drop something big, but just for the heck of it. Wow. Wow. We're gonna drop Amy. This might be another bad ending, but you know what? That's okay. If it is, at least there's probably a trophy in it for me. So, yeah. And I mean, she's already died. Oh, this is how you get he's still alive. Debris or kick? Does it matter? Do we kick him in the balls or do we throw something on him? Did you know about this? I've never kicked someone in the balls in real life, as far as I can remember, and I think I would have remembered. So let's go with kick.
You should've just opened the fucking box.
Everything all right there?
Should have used his ponytail. He'd be at the bottom by now. Oh, whoa!
That's a scream. That's why the trophy's called Falling for You. That's a scream that Barb would love for his volcano. But at least it's a new trophy.
They're going to shoot their way in.
Their bullets won't dent these doors. They were built to withstand much more than that. The Void's last resort defense mechanism is the kicker. When it detects a rogue pathogen, it generates a white heat flash to eliminate the threat.
She's already hardwired into the system. We are fucking fucked.
Answer call. Guys, the intruders are almost in, and we know why they're here.
Parker, what options have we got?
Enough! While Parker was accessing the lab security mainframe for bypasses, we saw records of who gained entry in the last 24 hours.
Claire entered using someone else's ID credentials.
Yours, Amy.
That's impossible. I've got my ID card right here.
Amy didn't help me. I snuck into her office and I copied her credentials off a computer. You're the liar, Natalie.
You don't have a voice here, Claire.
Look, we know about Kindar.
Reese.
We have proof. Lots.
Nonsense.
Look, the intruders are Natalie and Kindar's way of making sure that we die with their dirty little secret. We know that you hacked your own security, Natalie.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, your cybersecurity sucks. Even Reese hacked it easily.
Reese has been hacking the system.
He isn't an employee here, is he? What's your story, buddy?
He spent the last few years bouncing between pharma companies around the world. A mercenary. Whose side are you on, Wakefield?
So let's diffuse again.
You know what? Fuck this.
Everyone, calm down. All I know is that if they get in, the nanocells are gone forever. Natalie, please.
Look, we aren't traitors. Help us. Stall them. Do something.
Amelia, regardless of what we think of each other right now, you're one of my closest friends. Parker?
So we're trusting these guys now?
Yes, we are.
Can the Void jam electronics?
Negative.
Could you reinitialize the vacuum? Two of them aren't wearing helmets.
I can't. They've locked us out.
Reese could. His computer down there is hardwired into the system.
All right.
Okay, talk me through it as fast as you can.
Help, Amy! Help! Help!
Go to Claire.
What's going on, Claire?
Something wrong. My heart. Are you going to wear a mask?
I trust you.
So I think we could get a different ending based on the first ending we got last week. Well, the ending we got last week, not the first.
Did Parker tell you how to turn the vacuum back on?
He did.
We and Reese in the wheelchair with a big gun, and I shoot someone else.
Now, are you?
Instead of abandoning him, I start a firefight. I think that might be.
All right, they're still unlocking the door. 1 down, 2 to go.
Come on.
Suffocate, you bastards.
Okay, so he still dies. I might not have been paying attention to this part last time. And it's actually the same thing. No, he shoots it. Oh, he shoots both of them. Oh, okay. Question is Amy infected now? Because she wasn't wearing gloves and a mask when she wiped the blood from here?
You're okay. Answer call. Oh, thank God.
We saw the lab door didn't open. Good work, Wakefield.
Appreciate the guidance, Parker.
Thanks for the lead, Natalie. There's still an armed intruder out there. Parker, what else do you have for us?
Well, she did it with a hand where she has the band-aid.
That will kill lockdown mode and the vacuum for 60
So that's the same way that Claire infected her in the second
Emily has a
ending.
security team poised to handle the last intruder.
No, that's a shit plan. He's standing right outside the door. A fucking security team of sprinters wouldn't make it down before he wastes.
Because she was holding it like this.
It's a
and this is
calculated
the
risk
finger
worth taking.
that
when
was
could
cut.
you do this?
So she could have just.
Can you get Claire's blood?
Fuck, Natalie.
Yes.
Super close.
It will kill her. She's going to die anyway. She'd be sacrificing herself to save millions. Think, Amy. We can't start over again. This has been our lives for the past 4 years. We're not the only country trying for nanocells.
I'm not a murderer.
You're a monster, Kensington.
Just take the blood, Amy.
Time is running out. Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal? I think I've picked both. And if I go deal, she gets pissed, and then we fake the footage. If I go no deal, she gets less pissed, and we fake the footage. I don't think this choice really matters all that much, to be honest. Let's go with no deal.
End call.
We're trapped in a corner here, Amy.
There has to be another way that doesn't involve killing Claire.
There isn't. We're trapped.
Yeah, by Natalie. The lab's in lockdown mode because she ordered it. There's no other chemical threat outside of Claire's bioprotector.
Yeah, there is. Actually.
How?
Should have brushed up on my needle handling.
And you should have taken the gloves off, you dumb fuck.
Look, this is a Mexican standoff. We're going to lose. It won't be long until I'm like Claire, and eventually the oxygen will run out, so Parker's crazy plan of opening that door is our only hope.
You've changed your tune. Maybe Natalie will rescue us.
Yeah, you want to bet? All the evidence of her actions in Kindar is down here. The nanocells are our only leverage. Take her blood, however much you need.
Claire, please give me your arm.
I thought you were different.
Claire. Your arm.
Let's be compassionate here.
Can you save me?
Honest.
There's almost no chance of it. Your internal physiology is completely changed, and I can't predict what's gonna happen.
You're weak.
Look, I don't even know if I'm gonna survive this. But if I do, I promise you that...
Stop.
Stop. I've got enough.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't stick it in. That's what she said.
Reese.
It still abuses me.
Close the bioprotector.
Because I'm a 12-year-old.
Claire can live to fight another day. It's about time I contributed an escape plan.
What?
While Parker was talking me through the vacuum reset, I realised that a full lab reset wouldn't be much different. We don't need those pricks upstairs.
But if you reset the lab, they'll be alerted.
That's where things get creative. I hacked into the lab security camera and recorded the last 3 minutes of you preparing to extract Claire's blood. I can output that 3 minutes of footage onto their security feed.
I feel like that was a lot less than 3 minutes, but sure.
How did you come up with this?
Sorry to move it.
Okay, but what about our last remaining obstacle outside? And why are you speaking in the second person?
I'm going to take him out. I'm infected. As soon as I step into the void, that heat flash will trigger.
Reese, you've lost it.
If I die in here, lockdown mode ends and he gets in. If I die out there, so does he, and you have a chance. I've been the weak link. It's time to become an asset. Just take Claire, run.
So if I accept it, she will interject.
Save her. Mm-hmm.
Come on,
No, look, I chose this, okay? And that's how you make a life. Every single choice along the way counts.
And now he's going to tell us about the boy. He went back to the beach.
You know, I went back to that beach in Kindar to face it. The boy was there. Talon told me that he'd got into his university football team. I'm sorry for leaving you. Get back. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to kiss anyone carrying a life-threatening pathogen? I appreciate the sentiment, though. More than you know.
Huh. They did kiss in the first one, right? So somehow I fucked it up to the point where he's sicker now.
What is it, Claire?
Switch places with me, Reese.
This is the same?
You have a far better chance of surviving than I do.
Because last week I got a
You have all
trophy
the evidence
here.
against Kensington. Make sure the world sees it.
No, Claire, I'll do it.
Drop it.
Rekindle
the
an old
bioprotector will stop
flame.
the lab detecting your infection, and you two can escape.
Yes, we're gonna sacrifice
Come
her.
on.
What? No, I'm not waiting.
Promise, we'll expose Natalie, and we'll share your story with the world.
Because I'm 90% sure that there's a different ending.
This day.
in the... Well, there's no second chance here. He dies either way. Is there only one ending where he's the one who leaves? I feel like there's another ending once we get up with the wheelchair with him.
Did you do that, Parker?
No. I'm sitting here.
Claire, thank you.
Let's do this.
Yeah, but I remember what I chose later. I think. So there's one ending after 5 minutes. And if there are 9 endings in total, there's maybe 4 with him and 4 with her.
Heat flash initiated.
Yeah. So I have 3 endings left where he survives and 3 endings left where she survives.
Nailed it, Claire.
All looks good to me.
Yeah. She's going to get the nanocells. Well done, Amy. I wouldn't have. What was that? Nothing?
Three minutes.
Look, Amy, fuck that. Get a machine gun.
Kevin.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
We have to change out of our lab suits. They'll draw too much attention.
How bad is it?
Pretty darn bad.
Can you see the bone?
There's a new bone.
I'm gonna go to the disabled toilet and grab the fold-up wheelchair, okay? Change quick.
Yes, ma'am. It must look like a right side.
So when you get up here with Claire, you don't have a choice. You always go to the office. And then there are 4 different endings depending on who you shoot, I'm guessing. But now there are 2 different splits. You can either go to Natalie's office or you can try to leave. And I've gotten one of the try to leave endings.
Emily wasn't bluffing about the security team. Okay, there's an exit out of the back of the building. It'll be way less guarded.
Right, so what we're waiting for?
Natalie's office is down there.
Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's.
Oh. Okay. So all 4 choices here are...
Let's finish what Claire started.
On my 6, here we come.
Stop right there, Amy Tennant.
Wow.
Oh. I guess 3 minutes wasn't long enough.
We know Wakefield has nanocells in his system. Hand them over and this can end without bloodshed.
Well, that's clearly bullshit.
Just do it, Amy.
I don't remember what I picked here. So you're gonna have to help me out now. So whichever I choose, there are 2 endings. So it doesn't matter which one I choose, there's still gonna be 1 ending I didn't get. Okay. Reason and Reese. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with aggression.
What if I shoot him right now? Then the nanocells are gone forever.
Steady. We need Reese alive.
Yeah. Reese wants to stay alive too. Amy?
This is a mistake, Amy.
Bluffing, right?
Oh, come on, Amy. You're not really going to do this over a few Kandarians.
Okay, fuck you, Emily. Could be I shoot her, or it could be I shoot him. The greater good sounds like I shoot him, because then the nanos are gone forever. Let's go with fuck you, Emily. And now we all die. Or both, rather. Keep shooting, you dumb broad. She should have kept shooting.
The fuck? Oh god!
She should have kept shooting. "12 months later." It looks abandoned.
Hello.
Animal.
I'm Dame Natalie Kensington.
Dame?
Last year, Kensington Corporation Labs garnered a Nobel Peace Prize for the advancement of medical technology. Our breakthrough nanocell treatment was crucial to Gordon Grosvenor's Mars landing and has revolutionised the treatment of war zone injuries. Today, our medical tech becomes available to you and your family in all British hospitals.
Reese.
Global medical care begins here.
Oh god. Oh. Oh god, that's... No. No, fuck that. Ugh. But I just realized that you can save scum this too. This is how I save scummed late shifts. When you get to the choice between Claire and Reese down in the lab, if you exit the game then, you and upload your save to the cloud, you can get all endings. You can get one ending, re-download the old save, and get the next ending. So you don't have to play through the whole thing. But there might be some trophies I missed, like throughout the thing. And there might be some endings that aren't available due to choices like throughout, being too kind, too rude, whatever. But you could probably save scum it a bit. This is a horrible ending, though. Terrible. Completely fucking terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. This is like most likely worst ending for me. At least of the ones I've seen. Ugh. Nobel Peace Prize, but she actually killed like a literal genocide. Fuck you. Fuck you, Natalie. This is terrible. What's Subway Girl? YouTube onlookers. Is Subway Girl not on there, or was she already at the top? Oh, okay, that was not fun, but it's been 3.5 hours. I'm not doing another playthrough when it takes 90 minutes to get to that point. I will, however, make sure to upload the endings to YouTube when I go through and get the rest of them, because I will go through and get the rest of them. So keep an eye out for that. Speaking of, did I ever make the rest of the endings for Late Shift Public? I might not have. I will check that. And if I didn't already, I will. And I will also make a playlist, YouTube playlist for Late Shift. And I'll do that for this game too, once I have all the endings. So the rest of them will be on YouTube. Yeah. We'll see just what the ending screen is, what the percentages were and everything, and what the trophy's actually called. Lab rats. Oh, that's the next most common trophy. I remember that now. Personality assessment neurotic. Well, that's very appropriate for me. 4 out of 9 endings. 141 out of 196 scenes. Emily liked me despite me killing her. Natalie hated me. Parker was fairly neutral. And Soccer Boy was very happy with me. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Next Friday, I'm not sure what we're playing, but Monday we're doing the second Alan Wake DLC. And that will be probably the final Alan Wake stream from the first game. And Wednesday, more Phoenix Wright. Have a great weekend, and thanks for hanging out for my 1-year affiliate anniversary. And I hope to see you Monday. Bye.